Hey, we're back at the Chilean-Argentina border, heading from the rough roads of Argentina to the smooth tarmac of Chile. Come quite far south, and today we are heading for Lago General Carrera.
So that was Argentina. This is the Andes. And this is the border with Chile. Bienvenidos a Fortaleza. We've made it into Chile. Would have been quicker if our internet had been faster, filling in the forms. But no real delay. But they did take our bike apart again and check for the banana we'd just eaten.
We had been trying to buy a road map of Argentina and or Chile for the weeks and weeks we'd been there, and this is about the only one we ever found. This is where we're going today, finally up the length across Chile Chico to the border in Argentina. And today was about the first day of rain that we had in the whole trip. In fact, possibly the only day we had rain the whole trip. And surprisingly, the Chilean roads weren't flat, smooth tarmac. They were decidedly slippy mud.
I've been asking Stuart not to put so much road in the videos, but I've asked him to keep this bit in because the gorse is just so beautiful at the side of the road in Chile in spring.
A long time ago, I said I'd never stay in one of these again. I wonder if we're getting the executive suite with the sofa outside so you can watch the rain. Well, we spent the night in the eco cabins, for eco read cold, damp and musty, and then we headed south from Pollo Happy, and the first thing we encountered was the Cuesta Quelat. I wish I'd read a bit more about that. Unfortunately, my GoPro was not working and Anne was hanging on for grim death as we snaked our way up this gravel track. It doesn't show how steep it is in these photographs, but that guy found out. From the crest of the path, we continued through the Quelat Park, onwards in the dirt and a bit of tar towards Coyhaique. Gateway to Patagonia, they say. Have I mentioned before just how much Patagonia looks like Scotland? Or am I boring you? And finally into Coyhaique. Our nerves were a bit shot, so we thought, let's treat ourselves to a fancy hotel. Cinco Rios is a fishing lodge for the great and the good who come down to fly fish one of the 5 rivers. Our bike awaiting the rain, and I look at this and I have camper van envy. Rio Tranquillo, then off again. Mind the horses. It was just as well we had an early start because the route up the side of Lago General Carrera was a little bit rougher than we expected, with some pretty sheer drops if you lost concentration. And this is Lago Verde, still an active gold and silver mine. You can tell it's active by the trucks hurtling past.
Wow, look at this Laguna Verde. Oh, we're debating now whether it's copper or lithium.
Oh, see, we know they wash lithium. They need a lot of water, so that's what makes us think that's what it might be. And they've even got their own power station.
Lithium.
And the funny thing is, it's a howling gale, and these wind vanes aren't going round. This has been some road. Very strange. 100 and so K. We've done about 75, I think. It's just amazing.
If all else fails, read the instructions. 645 million ounces of gold and a whole chunk of silver dug out of here and still growing.
Every solar panel requires 20 grams of silver. You knew that?
Rest stop over. We continue on our wiggly way. This really was one of the best roads of the whole trip. The views revealing themselves at every corner. Just a shame it wasn't sunny, but really grateful it wasn't raining. Now just imagine, these guys are just at the start of that 115 kilometres. Jeez, they're going to be tired. And by this time it was getting late, so I don't know what time they'd be getting in, or indeed where they'd camp, because it was mostly on a precipice.
So we did 160k on this off-road track around the beautiful lake, eventually made it onto tarmac and down to the border where Chile goes into Argentina, one of the easiest border crossings we had.
And we were entering cherry country. All that region's cherries get packed up and sent to the UK for Christmas. We spent the night in the AR's Lago hosteria, where the landlord put us in fear of our lives at the forthcoming Los Malditos. Thanks for watching. We're back again for the penultimate or possibly the final leg. Come back and have a look.